Dias Miriv Galer, Mayor Jim Casey, Mayor of the county, staff and of the Tipperary Energy Agency, and of course also the staff of the Tipperary Institute and friends, delegates here at the conference. I'm delighted to be with you today and to extend a warm Tipperary welcome to you in addressing and in exploring the issues that are most important that face us today as a country. I congratulate the Tipperary Institute, Padraig Culbert and his staff for organising the conference and for all the good work and excellent courses that have been developed over the years. As the Mayor has said, we're very proud of Tipperary Institute and the openness to innovation and new initiatives that are so evident here with the wide variety of conferences and seminars that are held here on a regular basis. I must apologise indeed for Minister Eamon Ryan and also Minister Sean Power, neither of whom could be available this morning, but I'm more than happy to represent that department at this very important conference, which will be here for over 2 days. There are a number of aspects to our energy challenge: climate change and our share of global carbon reduction targets, the security of our energy supply, particularly our dependence on imported oil and gas from volatile regions of the world, the dwindling supplies of oil and gas coupled with rising demand from emerging nations, rising energy costs and their impact on the competitiveness on our economy. Our national response to these challenges is necessarily complex and varied. While there are no easy solutions, I believe there would be a wide consensus that the fundamentals of the solution revolve around reducing our demand for energy through dramatically increasing our overall energy efficiency and diversifying our sources of energy by rapidly increasing our renewable energy sector. At a national level, Government has provided leadership by setting national targets to achieve energy efficiency savings of 20% or more across the economy by 2020 and to generate 33% of our electricity consumption from renewable sources also by 2020. To lead by example, Government has set itself and the entire public sector a hugely ambitious target of 33% energy efficiency savings by 2020. My colleague, Minister Eamon Ryan, will soon publish Ireland's first National Energy Efficiency Action Plan. I know that during the consultation phase of the Action Plan, Minister Eamon Ryan and his staff were delighted to receive submissions from North Tipperary County Council, South Tipperary County Council, the Tipperary Energy Agency and Tipperary Institute. One of the key actions in our National Energy Efficiency Action Plan will be the Home Energy Savings Scheme, which Minister Ryan launched last month. I am delighted to see that Tipperary Energy Agency has been chosen to manage and administer part of the pilot scheme in 2008. Some €5 million has been made available in 2008 for the pilot scheme to improve the energy efficiency of older housing stock. The Home Energy Savings Scheme will target older housing, as these homes are most in need of energy efficiency retrofitting, and will support investment in improved wall and roof insulation, low emissivity, double glazing and heating controls. It will begin its work with 2,000 homes in a regional pilot scheme in North Tipperary, Limerick, Clare and Dundalk. There will be an additional strand which will allow for clusters of housing throughout the country. The scheme will be managed locally in the North Tipperary area by the Tipperary Energy Agency, in Limerick, Clare and in Clare by the Limerick Clare Energy Agency. A specific objective of the scheme will be to support the development of the energy services industry in Ireland. The scheme in North Tipperary will make available capital grants to a maximum of 30% or €2,500 of the total cost of energy efficient improvement works. SEI estimate that homeowners participating in the scheme will save up to €500 in their energy bills every year, and that the pilot scheme will save 6,000 tonnes of CO2 per annum. The ultimate €100 million scheme envisaged in the programme for government could yield estimated greenhouse gas savings of 175,000 tonnes per year when fully deployed. It is testament to the high regard nationally in which Tipperary Energy Agency and county councils are held that an important part of the pilot project will be implemented here in Tipperary. Another action in the Energy Efficiency Action Plan is the implementation of a pilot microgeneration programme, and I know that microgen is one of the main topics of discussion later here this morning. Minister Ryan recently announced an electricity microgeneration programme whereby grant support to meet 50% of the initial start-up costs will be made available for the installation of microgeneration systems in approximately 50 trials to be conducted nationwide. This programme is being administered by SEI and will focus on commercial, organisational on-site generation in its initial process. Tipperary will also be proud of its involvement in the National Energy Efficiency Campaign, The Power of One of 8 families chosen to take part in the Power of One Street project, which tracked the energy behaviours of 8 families across the country over 6 months last year, came from Nina. The purpose of the Power of One Street project was to promote Power of One messaging by demonstrating the simple changes that can be made by real people to improve energy efficiency in the home. Our Tipperary family excelled, and by the end of the programme had shaved almost €550 off their annual energy costs, with CO2 emissions reductions totalling almost 4 tonnes. Power of One Street will start up again shortly, and it launches on the 20th of May and will extend beyond households to showcase the energy savings that are possible in a cross-section of Irish society. This time around, 5 households have been selected, along with a GAA club, a school and a business. Not to be outdone, the students from Coláiste Dún Éiscigh from Cahir, County Tipperary were recent finalists in the Power of One Good Idea Schools competition. Power of One Good Idea focused on the transition year students of 22 schools throughout the country. Each school was asked to research energy use and energy inefficiencies in their everyday lives. The schools then developed a marketing strategy to promote energy efficiency in a local primary school to their parents and among their peers. Coláiste Dún Éiscigh presented their project, Turn It Off, to Minister Ryan in Croke Park last month, and their dedication and the quality of their work is a credit to the county, and we are very proud of them. Projects such as these must become the norm rather than the exception in order to meet our energy challenges. Today is the ideal opportunity to begin that process, and I would like to wish you well over the 2 days as you enjoy the hospitality of the Tipperary people here in Thurles. Go nair go gealibh a seohamach agus gur míle maith goibh go léir. Thank you.